I've got an Atlanta real estate PSA, so if you are interested in Atlanta real estate, don't scroll away. The Atlanta market has changed, and it's changed quickly in only a matter of weeks. The last couple weeks, we've gone from a situation where we were getting offers on every single house, most houses, lots of offers, and really often you've heard us talk about offers, 50, 100, 150,000, 200,000 over asking price, and that has changed. Not every single house, because it's not how it works, but in general in the market, we have seen a change in the last couple of weeks. And so that is really important to you. If you're a buyer, it's important. If you're a seller, it's important. And if you own a house in Atlanta and you have plans to do something with your equity, it could be important to you too. And so here, let me kind of break down what's happened. Over the past couple months, interest rates have risen, and they've risen a lot. And at first we were saying, hey, it hasn't really impacted the market because we were getting 10 offers on a house. Now we're getting 5. Well, substantially, that's the same to the seller, right? They can only accept 1. So 10 to 5, not a big deal. When it does become a big deal is when you get down to I have 1 or 2 offers, or an even bigger deal, I have no offers. And if you're watching the listings, you're knowing that that's started to happen. You're seeing listings not go under contract the first weekend and go under contract the second weekend. It's great for the seller. They still sold their house in less than 10 days. And the average days in market in Atlanta, it's only 6 right now. But for those houses that are not getting any offers, you get 0 offers, that's a difference, right? Because if you're a seller and you don't get any offers, you only have 2 options. First option, you wait for more buyers to come into the market, and buyers are coming into the market, but they're not coming in at the pace that they were 2 or 3 months ago. So you might have to be patient. Or 2, you drop your price to hit a different set of buyers, right? You hit a set of buyers that either couldn't afford your house at the previous asking price, or who maybe saw it online but didn't come because they're saying, hey, for what I'm looking for, I don't see the value there. So that's a big deal because we have gotten to the situation where some houses are not getting offers the first weekend, or they're only getting 1 offer or only 2 offers, and that does make a difference for the seller. So sellers, you were thinking about cashing out your house this year, listen to me. I think you need to do it soon. You need to do it soon because we also have the typical seasonality of housing where basically every year you get to some point in the summer and the market starts to favor the buyers more than the sellers throughout the rest of the year, and you have less transactions, you have lower sales price to list price, you have longer days on markets, and that's not good if you already have a market that is transitioning from great for sellers down to just great for sellers, which is still good. On the buyer side, a lot of folks exited the market earlier this year because they just found it too competitive or too challenging. And now, hey, if you're listening to this, I think you've got an opportunity to get back in, and you have an opportunity to buy a house without 15 offers on it. Yes, some of the houses are still getting that, but not all of them. And this could be a real opportunity for you. So if you stepped out of the market, not because you didn't want to buy a house or you couldn't afford to buy a house, but just because you're like, hey, the market isn't right for us, there might be time to step back in. Give us a call. We'd be happy to talk through that with you. And for everybody else, it's just going to be really interesting to watch what happens to home prices throughout the rest of the year. Now, prices have not come down, so don't hear that. Prices have not come down. There's still not a lot of inventory. It's just changed the dynamic between buyers and sellers over the last couple months, and that changed how the market operates. So if you're in the market, you're going to see that it's different now than it was a couple months ago. So we'll keep bringing you these updates as they happen so you can see what's happening in real time and make the best decisions. And if you need someone to talk it through with, you know we're here to help. Give us a call.